my YouTube family, and thanks for stopping by. I have already connected with your energy, and I was guided to these three cards for you, which is Moth, Flying Fox, and Eagle. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and get started. The Moth card has shown up in your reading today because it wants you to start setting healthy boundaries, and it wants you to turn on the light within you and focus on the light that surrounds you instead of all of the darkness. The flying fox has shown up in your reading today because it is showing that you are about to start overcoming darkness and you're heading towards a rebirth. Resolving the past is going to take place soon, and you will be feeling so free. And you know that you are very wise and a very courageous soul. So you need to use the wisdom you have gained throughout walking through the darkness to better your life and to stay in the light. And know that your soul will soon be renewed and you will feel reborn. And the Eagle card has shown up in your reading today because it is showing expansion and you about to start flying high. You need to be willing to reach new heights and be courageous as you travel your journey, trusting that you are always protected. The Moth card has shown up in your reading today because moths can be stunting, beautiful, much like butterflies, but unlike butterflies, moths are mostly night dwelling creatures. Nonetheless, one of their key teachings comes from their attraction to light. Moth teaches the soul how to find the light in the darkness. Moth lives in all but the polar regions of our planet. They can teach us how to find the middle way rather than going from one extreme to another. When we feel like an emotional roller coaster is taking place, moths can gently guide you back to your center. Tiny hairs cover moths' bodies, legs, and wings, making it sensitive to touch. Moths can teach the soul how to feel its way through life, which is helpful for those times when you cannot clearly see the bigger picture. Moths can help you use your psychic abilities to make stronger choices. This sensitivity can help you navigate situations or signal relationships that you would be wise to avoid, at least for the time being. Moth teaches you how to manage the heightened sensitivity that you experience during psychic awakening or soul transition. When at rest, moth often wraps its wings around itself. This is a symbol of self nurture and self protection. Loving protective boundaries prevents you from feeling drained or burdened by the energies of people or events during your vulnerable moments. Moth has acute hearing and can detect high frequency ultrasonic vibrations. Moth teaches the soul how to tune into the messages people communicate beneath the words. Moth also shows you how to recognize spiritual communication from other worlds. At a psychic level, you can detect and invite the loving message and deflect the negative, counterproductive influences that can exist in collective thought fields. Moth guides you closer to the spiritual goodness of the light, and when it comes to negative energy, it is a master of self protection. So know that the moth will always protect you. And the Flying Fox card wants you to know that Flying Fox can fly through a cloudy night at great speed, successfully navigating to avoid branches or vines. Flying Fox brings you the power to enter darkness with fearless confidence. Flying Fox holds the wisdom that any night is an initiation that leads the soul through symbolic death into rebirth. It is not an easy process, but the potential potential reward is great. The magic of Flying Fox does not judge trauma as a failure nor something to avoid. It recognizes that when you possess trauma, you create the possibility for a new life to be born from the old things that have happened to you. Flying Fox teaches the soul about the cycles of life and death. For something to be born, something must give way so that the energetic energies can form anew. When Flying Fox makes a connection with the soul, you are destined to go through a radical transformation. This is not a time to stubbornly hang on to old identities or belief systems. It is time to let go and allow the greater wisdom of your higher self to guide you toward a spiritual, mental, and emotional rebirth. Flying Fox empowers the soul to feel at ease, even when circumstances are out of control. Rather than feeling victimized or helpless, Flying Fox supports the soul to recognize it is actively co creating growth, promoting experiences with the universe. Flying Fox does not say, "Why is this happening to me?" but rather, "What can I learn here?" Flying Fox encourages you to look at how your circumstances can help you grow, to find the courage and wisdom to face the dark, and to seek something positive and valuable in every aspect of your life. And the Eagle card has shown up in your reading today because eagles has tremendous strength and stamina and brings the soul medicine of expansion. When you're going through an initiation or other trying circumstances, ego assures you that you have the inner resources needed to overcome difficulties. Ego pushes you to go higher, further, and to challenge yourself to explore and grow. You have enormous potential, but it takes courage to conquer your fears and discover your capabilities. Ego helps you find the self belief necessary to be a leader in your own life and in the lives of others. Ego is visionary. From Luffy Heights, it seems a far broader picture than most can perceive. Eagle emblems en- encourages us and asks us to strive for a higher viewpoint. And that will help you put the elements of your journey into perspective. Temporary frustration seems a lot less intimidating when you realize the challenges you currently face will come to an end with beneficial results for the future. Having learned and gone through whatever is happening at this time, you are better prepared, wiser, and more capable than ever before. Ego wingspan is large and allows it to soar across vast distances with little effort. Ego teaches you to disconnect from the petty concerns of the ego and allow the journey to become more graceful. It represents your ability to connect with spirit realms. This majestic creature brings soul medicine to lift you from lower fear based ways of being so your higher self is free to direct your life. As this happens, you will be more often at peace, and you will feel at harmony with life. Situations will resolve with less fuss, more grace, and you can make more progress with less struggle. And the moth wants you to trust your instincts, even if you lack clarity at this time. You are making progress and can trust your feelings to guide the way. If something feels right, move toward it. If something seems off, step back. There is no need to justify your feelings with logic. You are going through a time of heightened psychic and emotional sensitivity, so be sure to give to yourself to replenish, nurture, and protect all of your being. You have the intimate ability to find a source of spiritual light even during the darker times in your life. And the flying fox wants you to trust the process of change in your life. Some parts of your life will come to an end so that new chapters can begin. Even if the way forward is unclear, you will find your way. Do not try to hold on or remain in control. Surrender into the greater power that is guiding your destiny. You have an ability to support others through dark times. If you feel deeply challenged or afraid, know that everything that is happening is supporting a beautiful transformation for a higher purpose. You have the capacity for genuine transformation. And the ego wants you to allow your progress to become easier by letting go of control and fear. Trust that you can grow to meet any challenge by allowing your higher self to show you the way. The more you develop your ability to connect with spirit and let go of the ego, the more you can be inspired, be an inspired guide for others. You are meant to have big dreams and bold visions. Trust that you have what it takes to succeed. You have greater potential than you realize. Challenge yourself to develop beyond the limits of the past. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this reading. I would like to thank you again for stopping by and allowing me to connect with you. I hope that this reading has provided the insight that you were seeking. If this reading resonates, please feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe so that you can receive notifications when I post your new reading. And if you would like to become a member of my channel or make a donation to my channel, the link is in the description and it will be greatly appreciated. Well, until next time, goodbye, my lovelies.